Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And I have one movie review for you guys today. I didn't think I was going to do any today, but after watching this movie that was recommended by Chris Stuckman, I decided to see if I can first find this movie. And I did so on YouTube, so I decided to watch it. Although the picture quality wasn't the greatest, um, it was still watchable. The movie I'm referring to is called Speak. This is a independent coming-of-age teen drama that was released on January 20th, 2004. It has a 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb and a 71% on Google. The movie had a $1 million budget. There's no box office numbers. It wasn't released theatrically. It was released to Showtime, then Lifetime. This movie was directed and co-written by Jessica Sharzer and co-written by Annie Young Frisbee. And this movie is based on the award-winning novel from 1999 by Laurie Halse Anderson. And the movie stars Kristen Stewart, Steve Zahn, Elizabeth Perkins, D.B. Sweeney, Michael Agarano, and Robert Burke. And this movie is about Melissa Sordino, who during her 8th grade summer vacation is at a party, and she calls the police and basically ruins the party for everyone. And then she starts her freshman year off. Her friends basically disowned her. She's pretty much gone mute. And throughout this movie, she tells us why she is refusing to speak. And this is a very heartwarming, disturbing, upsetting kind of movie. In a way that, as a guy, when this kind of movie comes out and you know what's about to happen or has happened, for me, I get really angry. But this movie serves as I would say, a life lesson, especially for women, young girls, especially. If there's something that has happened, or you need to speak up. I know it could be really hard, especially with certain things. But watching this movie, I really hope they learn to say something, and that it's okay to speak up and tell someone. I loved Kristen Stewart's performance in this movie, along with Steve Zahn. These two were fantastic in this movie, and it goes to show you, though, how life really is too. You know, you don't have the same friends you did when you're in elementary school, when you go to junior high, then you go to high school, and once you're out of high school, you don't see all those friends you had typically in high school. It happens to everyone. And we see this in this movie, although what they are snubbing her for is childish. And really, they have no idea what happened at the party, why the police was called. They find out later on in the movie, as we do too. Although I had a good idea of what had happened at this party, and I think most of you probably figured it out too. But this movie is fantastic. It's about an hour and a half. It just gets right to the point. We see flashbacks of her at this party as well, and Kristen Stewart was coming off another great movie she did with Jodie Foster called Panic Room, and she did this movie here, and I really think if it got a theatrical release, it would have made some good money. especially on $1 million budget. I mean, are you kidding me? Uh, but yeah, she's fantastic in this movie. The writing, directing is phenomenal. If I could find this movie on demand or something, the picture quality definitely would have been a lot better. But throwing that all aside, this is a fantastic movie. Not a lot of people know about this movie, and the only reason I found out about it is because I watch YouTube critic Chris Stuckman, who did this kind of an overlooked review of this movie. Now, I didn't watch the whole review because I wanted to watch the movie first before I watched this review, which I will go back and watch. But I'm telling you, if you're looking for something you haven't seen and that you may have overlooked, like most of us, go and find this movie, Speak. You can find it on YouTube like I did and watch it, but I highly recommend you try and find it somewhere else, especially in HD where the picture is going to be clear. It's not a bad quality. It's just not. It's not as good as it should be. But all that aside, I love this movie. I love Kristen Stewart. She's one of my favorite actresses, and this is a phenomenal movie. I'm going to give Speak 10 out of 10 and 2 thumbs up. So you definitely check this movie out. It is worth the time. I'm telling you. In the comment section below, if you happen to seen this movie, give me your thoughts and opinions, and what are some of your favorite coming of age movies? If you have a top 10, I would love to see that. If you have a personal favorite, let me know what that is in the comment section below. Let's have a great discussion about this movie. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload videos to my channel, which typically I do on a daily basis, unless my brother is here, which is usually here on the weekends, to spend time with me. So I put the movie reviews off until Monday afternoon. On Tuesdays is when I normally do new movie reviews, but I didn't find out until late this afternoon that The Invisible Man is available to rent. So look for my review of that movie tomorrow afternoon. I will be watching it. I'm really excited for it. Also on Thursdays, I do a Throwback Thursday movie review where I take a personal favorite of mine and I talk about it and give my thoughts and opinions, of course. And so I would love to hear some feedback from you guys on those videos as well. And of course, on the weekends now, including Friday, I'm going to be watching nothing but horror movies, which typically I find on my Roku. I have the Roku channel. I have Tubi, Tubi. That's another channel I have. They have tons and tons of supernatural, zombie, werewolf, vampire, anything, you name it, they got it. And you can find some really good gems, movies on there, and I highly recommend you check it out if you got a Roku. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching, and share this video on your social media as you see fit to, and let's help me on my journey to 1,000 subscribers. Other than that, thank you for watching, and check.